Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Oh yes, we're painting again and we're mixing a colour. So we've got a little bit of this, it's like an alizarin crimson, it's actually violet. And some burnt sienna, some burnt umber, and I've thrown a little bit of blue in there as well, just to dull it slightly. I'm going to paint my castle again. We've done a few of these, well, we've doing it twice. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do a different type of sky. I want to do a sky with a sun. I'm actually using, I did like a picture a while ago, and I had a sun about here, and I had a castle there. But in this one, I want the castle here, where it is in the other paintings. And I just want to do different sky, and I might actually show water in this one as well. So it's going to be different. But I'm just saying, if you recognise the idea, it's because I've painted it before. Well, somewhat similar anyway. So I'm just going to start it off with these colours. So I'm going to have some water. We need to have a horizon as well. Horizon can be here. Whoops. Gonna have to mix it all again. I'll show you the mix though. Burnt sienna, bit of burnt umber in there. There's some violet, bit of blue. I think there's a bit more umber than that. There we go. Bit of white. There we go. So not quite as red as this one. There we go. Bit more water. So we've got it almost the same. Maybe it needs a bit more blue and red. Yeah, that's about right. I think. Let's have a look. Oh, we're a bit lighter. A bit more red in it, a bit more, yeah. I mean, it always goes on a bit lighter anyway, so it'd probably be about right. Okay, and I don't really. I'll just fill this in here. Trying to think. Me trying to think. Trying to think about the sky. There we go. I want sort of a strip like that. It's quite nice. Well, I think it is. We'll see what happens. Now, just wash my brush. I'll go into a darker colour. I'm thinking back into this violet colour. A little bit of the ultramarine blue. Trying to show my colour mixes as much as I can, because I know it's interesting, isn't it? I find it interesting when I watch people painting. I'm like, oh, what did they throw in there? Bit of burnt umber, bit of burnt sienna, a bit of ultramarine blue. Oh, what is this magic? A bit more reddish. A bit more reddish, and there we go. Getting a bit darker. Still with a reddish. Oops. I just nearly knocked my hot chocolate on the floor. I'll just move it. So I've got a bit of a reddish colour. Let's have a look at it anyway. Yeah, it's not bad actually. We're staying within the same family of colours, so it should always work out. What I mean by that is I'm using the same group of colours for my dark as I did for my light. You can throw a bit more brown in or a bit more blue in and make your clouds the way you want them to be. I'm gonna think about this actually. If we're having our light about there, so it casts a bit of light on the towers, we could have a cloud right behind the tower. Like this. Just going to get a bit more red in that. I'll bring this down a little bit actually as well. I don't know where the water is. Let's bulk that up. Right there. Just missed them two colours together a bit, I think. Yeah. Now I'm looking at it thinking, well, it's this cloud all the way along there. Probably going to have that in the water as well. And have that sort of gap mirrored. With the lights there, maybe we could have light going into the water, which could be good. So let's sort of mirror that bit there. And then it's all quite dark there. Make a bit more colour. Wow, this is a disaster. I'm just trying to quickly mix some colour and I picked up some more blue in it. So I've greyed all the colour down. Never mind. It's almost, well, it's not, it's getting closer now really. It's just because I put too much blue in and then I had to throw in some white and a bit more red and change it all again. Oh, right. Let's go. Something like that anyway. I should have trapped my book, I forgot to do that bit. I mean, yeah. There. It's a bit better. So now, as this dries, I need to consider where I'm going to have the lightest light. And I also need to put in the castle, but I don't want to put that in yet. I want to do the sky. So I'm thinking I'm going to have the light. When I was driving home, actually, I could see light behind the cloud and it was just piercing it a bit. I might do that. I'm always looking at the sky, and when you stop at the lights or something, I'm the one looking up and getting beeped at. So I'm just getting some, show you that, some titanium white and some Naples yellow. That's all that colour is, white and Naples yellow. And I'm going to start putting my glow. I'm imagining it behind this, there. And this is, I'm going to try and do this similar to what I saw. So it's sort of there. And then it made that cloud a bit lighter, so what I'll do is, using my light, I'll throw it into my cloud colour. And then what I can do is use that to burn through to the cloud a little bit. Of course it was hitting some of this. Just use my finger to blend that. So a little bit more of that colour. I'm going to take it beyond there, like there. Like that. And then again, just going to wash my finger a sec. I've got a tea towel there, just dry it a little bit and then I can soften this a bit. Got a glow there now. Yeah, so I'm going to get a bit more of that white and Naples yellow, a little bit more pure colour, and I can break it through there. Maybe have a little bit break in there as well. You always get the lighter bits like that coming down, something like that. I can go into some secondary lights. I mean, I'm making this up, I have to say, so sometimes when you make stuff up it doesn't look quite as real. But you can try and use your memory and things and do your best, can't you? That's what I always try and think. Try and use my memory. I'm going to have a little bit of light there. Something like that. I'm going to sort of smudge that a little bit so it's not quite as exact in a bit. Right, now I've got quite a nice sky going actually. It's coming out better than I thought it would. So I'm going to put in my building. So my building is going to take on the colours as well. So we'll use brown, bit of the violet, bit of the blue, a bit more of that brown. I'll use a dark colour first. That was interesting. My homemade blue. Did you see that? When I pressed it, it just went. That was interesting. Is that going to be dark enough? I'm not sure. I don't think it is actually. Get some more blue in it and more brown in it. That might. So, we're going to put the castle in. We're going to have a castle here, and then the main tower is there. Might exaggerate this castle a bit more than normal. I'm going to have the castle right there. So it's breaking that line. This tower anyway. Have it all the way up there. Big tall tower. Have a front part to that there. Just to strengthen the tower. And we've got the big bit there and then there and there. And then I'll have a tower back there. A bit of a wall there. So we're getting quite close to the light now. And then I've got the tower, the next tower there. I might have that break the light as well. And then this goes. A bit of red in that. Goes down to about there. A little bit of colder colour, colder blue in there. And then say the water's about there, and then I can start pulling that down. Using my finger to I'm going to mix it a little bit. Okay, and then we've got a bridge. Got our bridge over here. Okay, and then got that curve going there. Try not to have my bridge going uphill again. Sort of trying to see where it's going. So I've got my paper at a slight angle, so I have to sit up and go to see it. But it's the easiest way I've found to film it is to have it slightly angled, because you can film it slightly better, and then I can still almost paint. And we go there. And then that. And the water as well. Right. Yeah, that would be like there. Not like that anyway. There and then down again. And then down again. And then we're on the other side. Something like that anyway. And then we've got I'm going to change this to a tower. Like a gateway. Something like that. Okay. Now I'm going to start misting things. I think it looks better with a bit of mist coming off the water. I want it to be empty, a void of mist and things actually. I was thinking like that originally. I was like, don't think it needs any mist, but I think it does, because when you have a lot of water, it'd be good to give it some atmosphere. Some colours going across. A little bit of mist. Doesn't have to go everywhere, does it? And then I want some light, some Naples yellow and white. Just Naples yellow and white. I'm going to start putting a little bit on the sides of the building, like that. The sunlight's going to hit this. And this part here as well. And this bit. Just go around there. Use my finger just to soften the edges a bit. Maybe this bit as well. Some of the edges of this. See, I'm trying to work out where this all would be. I think it would be there. But anyway, we're going to mess that up a little bit anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Going to mist all this up a little bit. Okay, and then a bit of light along there. Things are changing a little bit. Changing things as I go. Being creative. Try the creativeness. Let's have a bit of light on this as well. Maybe there's a bit of light that's going to meet there. I might put the little roof. So I didn't put the roof on this time, but I might put it on anyway. I quite like the roof. Yeah, it's all changed very slightly. I'm going to bring some more land in here. I'm going to have a bit of green in it as well. And I'm going to have a bit more, I just want a little bit more light. A little bit more light. I think in this area it needs to be more like that. Not there. Just let that area dry a bit. I think I might put a tree on it. Oh yeah, I want to put the windows in. So this is just experimentation. I'm just making things up as I go along. Seeing what I like and then changing it and having fun with it really. So I'll put a few little windows in. A few windows there. Going down there. Some of that sort of fashion. Little windows on there. Something like that. A little bit of light on that side there. What I might do as well, bring some of this down. I'm just going to put a little bits going in here now. Going to do lots of little dark splodges instead. This is going to be my changes. Yeah, and I thought it'd be quite good to have a tree. Like, I think it would go here probably better. Bit of dark on this tree, bit of brown. There's a little bit too much blue in it, so I'll get rid of that. I'm going to put a sort of dark reddish, bluish, brownish colour. Put a few like these on this tree. Something like that. Get a little bit of green and yellow. I'm going to put a little bit of colour in this. I'm not going to put too much colour in. I just want it to be a bit more colour up here. I might actually have a boat in the water as well. Feels like there should be more like rock or something over here. I don't know. Maybe there's a another tree and it's over here and it's just poking some of its branches out there. Yeah, what I'm thinking is maybe using a bit of our colour. Maybe there's a bit of there's a boat travelling. Maybe it's come from here and it's travelling across. A couple of people in it. Travelling on its way to there, and maybe the light is hitting that part of the sail on the that part of the boat as well. We can go into a little bit of a lighter colour, and I'm going to put in some little waves and things. This will fade away quite a lot, I have to say, but it'll just make things a little different. Maybe put in a few little details here. Maybe a little bit of that Naples yellow. Just touch some of this tree. Well, not too much. Just a little bit. Yeah, so this is a different version of this painting again. Tempted to put in a few birds as well. So we go in here. Maybe, oh, there should be a bit of light on this as well. Forgot about that. Maybe there's some birds up here. They're all going that way. Got a little bit of a... And that boat's going that way. Had a bit of fun doing this actually. A little bit of light in this. Okay, I think I'll call this one make sure this bridge doesn't fall down. I'll put that a little bit thicker. Who knows who this person is coming to visit? Maybe this castle's been empty for years and they've finally decided to come back. They're on their way. I feel like that's a bit too harsh there, so I'm going to smooth that bit there. Use a little bit of a skyish colour. I can have a few like rocks in the ground as well. If I want to. I don't know if I want to. I think I might leave it as is. Probably be better to just leave it, really. Don't think we really need that much detail down here. So it'll take away from the detail in the castle then, won't it? So I won't do that. I'll just leave that. Yeah, there we go. Just smooth that around. Just splashes and stuff. Mist. Looks kind of magic, that does. Get rid of some of it. Yeah, I quite like that actually now. I do quite like that now. Yeah, so there we go. We'll call this one finished. I don't think there's anything I want to do. Well, there's always something, isn't there? There's always something that you can go, wow, I could put some little posts all the way along there, add a little bit of detail. But yeah, I think I'll call that one finished. It's just another version of the castle, with this time with a boat, and got some more land in it. Just another variation. But I enjoyed myself, and I hope when you're painting you get to paint stuff that you enjoy as well. So thanks very much for watching this one, and I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.